I'm definitely proud of the effort. You know, one thing that we definitely talked about at halftime was we had to go back out and be more aggressive defensively. We thought we had an advantage in getting out, running the floor, maybe not so much on the perimeter, but with our bigs, with Troy, with Molly, with Kate. We really wanted to get out and run the floor. And I thought when we came back out to start the second half, we really picked our defense up and allowed ourselves some easy buckets. We want to get out and transition and run, but you know what I said to them, if we don't get stops on defense, we can't run. And I thought they really had a focus on coming out the second half and saying this is what we got to do if we want to get back in this game and if we want to win this game. If we could ever figure out a way to start the first half the way we come out and start the second half and put two halves together, we might end up being a pretty good team. Games like this and all the other games, when you go back and you look at the stat sheets and you know you say what if, and there's so many areas that you feel you have to improve on and can improve on. Rebounding has been our nemesis from the very beginning. We're not very big, we're not very tall, we're not very strong, but we have to have the effort. You know, we got to put a body on somebody, box them out, make them go over our back so that we can get the rebound and we can run. I feel like that's what our strength is running the floor, getting out in transition, finding shooters or looking for our post players. But if we don't find a way to become a better rebounding team, we're going to struggle this year. You know, we're going to go up against some really tough teams and big teams when we get to conference play. And if we don't, from right now, if we don't start finding a way how to box out, how to put a body on somebody and go rebound the ball, we're going to struggle. Well, you know, being without Taylor and Tiana, who were our starting perimeter players on the wings, it puts everybody in a different position, in a different situation, and we're asking players to come in and step up and do some things that they probably haven't done ever, or at least since they've been here. And I think Becca's one of those players that once she gets comfortable in her role, you know, we also had Becca playing the four, and that's not what she does, but she stepped up and said, whatever I need to do, let me do it. Now that we've moved her back to her original position, I think it's only going to take some time for her to get comfortable at the two or at the three. But one thing I really appreciate from Becca is it doesn't really matter where she's playing, when she's playing, she's always going to go hard. She always gives me 100%. Sometimes it's a little out of control, but those are things that you live with a player like that. But, you know, I thought Becca was huge for us today. As you said, 10 boards, 11 points. And at her size, she goes in there and she'll battle. She'll battle with anybody. And I thought she was really key in us taking that lead. When she got an and one, we went up by one, and she found a way to bring some energy to this team. And those are the things that Becca brings that we're going to be looking forward to, that and then some more. You know, other players are going to have to step up. And that's one thing I said to them when Tiana went down, when Taylor went down. You know, we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We got to just come back and go back to the drawing board, and we just got to find a way to win. You know, this is an opportunity for a lot of other players to step up and get some playing time and show us what they can do.